2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to our coverage of the Travelers Championship. The final round starts right now. I'm Andrew Catalan alongside Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action on the course. Rich, we're back in action at TPC River Highlands in Connecticut. What can the players expect this week?
A reprieve from last week's U.S. Open. Coming up to River Highlands here, this is a birdie fest. This golf course is always set up pretty simple, pretty easy, soft conditions, and I think the players love it. You know, signature event, only 70 players here, and I think you're going to see some of these players let loose, kind of take a little bit out of the bag and go ahead and take it out for a spin after last week of trying to hold everything together. They're going to go ahead and turn it loose a little bit on this golf course and see how many birdies they can make as compared to last week just trying to make pars. This week it's all about making birdies.
Let's get down to the first hole. You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
That is great contact out of the rough. A very long putt coming up. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
Okay, this putt for par, trying to get out of here without any damage. Teeing off on the par 4 second.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Coming out of the thick stuff. The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. Okay, now looking at this putt to save par. Henny, tell us about this putt.
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
And there's your par. Teeing off here on the third. That is a big-time drive. This shot from around 100 yards out. Not a bad shot right there. This putt from 12 feet away. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
Great putt there for birdie. And a good job there as he moves to 1 under for the championship. This hole is a par 4.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
This tee shot is looking good so far. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. A chance to move inside the top 10. This one should swing back to the left. Here's the par putt. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage.
Opting for the 3-iron here. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Starting this one out to the right. Let's see it come back.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
He's got this for his part.
Trailing by 4 strokes. The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586, playing slightly downhill, Rich. Players should be enticed to go for this green in 2.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in 2. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Beautiful swing there. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. This putt to move into a tie for 9th. Just missing the birdie there. That's a shame. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 1 under for the event.
Over to the par 4 7th hole. Wow, cannot hit it much farther than that. That's a missed green.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Wow, I give that a 9 out of 10. A par putt and moving on to the next. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
The tempo there was exquisite.
5-iron on the way. Just a phenomenal approach here at the 8th, and now we're going to see a birdie putt.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Okay, on to the next. He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole. We're at the 9th. It's a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That is a massive drive. Five feet remain. Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader. A par 4 here.
I love this tee shot. It is narrow. You have to thread a bunch of trees. This is a great opportunity to tee that driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
And about 110 yards left to the hole. 3 strokes off the lead. On the green, but a ways to go. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
I'm thinking a little left to right here.
Wow. This putt for par. And as we move on to the next hole, we bring up the leaderboard. He is in a tie for 10th.
Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
Setting up miles from the hole. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, the 12th, a par 4, measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they are really not a big bother, so try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
That's a bit out of shape.
Bit of a miscalculation out of the rough there.
That is on the dance floor, but a long way from the band there, Luke.
A chance to get to 3 under with this putt.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich. But there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
That's the way to get out of a fairway bunker. Catch ball and let it fly. A fair bit on the line here. Spot the top 5. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And he finds himself in a tie for 3rd.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
And he's right in the thick of it. Needs to really make a move soon, though. Not bad. Well, this player's been making some moves on the leaderboard, Rich.
Yeah, looking good right now, making some significant moves out there at the moment.
Just needs this one to kick right. This is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
He needs to take advantage of this here, Luke. Trailing the leader, and a good drive could set him up to close that gap.
The rare eagle putt on a par 4. Wow, that is special stuff.
That was very aggressive and very impressive. I got to say, looking to make the 2 and tie the lead.
Here's a putt to get into a share of 2nd place.
Yes, and 3 holes to go. This is getting to be a nail-biter.
Here's a look at the way things stand. Our featured player is in a tie for 2nd.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. All right, we can work with that. When you're playing from behind, you need to make putts like this.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh. 4 feet remains. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. Now to 17, a par 4. Interesting shot coming here off the cart path. This appears to be a safe shot. That's an amazing approach shot, and now a birdie chance here at the 17th. If this putt drops, we've got a tie at the top.
With only 1 hole left, a must make.
He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole. All right, Rich, final hole, tied for 1st place.
Ooh, can we avoid the playoff? I'm not so sure.
This is a good 130 club. Currently tied for the lead.
Looks like this is going to miss just right.
Let's see what happens out of this greenside bunker. That was so close. This putt for a round of 66. His round is in the books, 1 stroke off the lead, currently in second place, and now he'll keep a close eye on that leader finishing up. Rich, that would have been an incredible comeback, but it's not to be.
Just a little bit shy at the very end, but I got to say, quite the effort.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time.